How we doing today, folks? For the last couple days, I've been doing a shakedown trial run of my Logosol. What you're looking at here is a Logosol big mill that's just been mounted to a log table. And, you know, everything's working great with it, but I've been having one issue, and I was hoping maybe I could put this online and see if you guys have some answers. I know there's a fella in Newtown that has one of these mills. I think he's got a Husqvarna chainsaw. And I know there's also a fella in Sweden with one of these mills. I see a lot of his videos, but I think he's using an electric mill and he's got a smaller Stihl. But let me show you what's going on. So this is the Logosol timber jig I've been using. This is the same timber jig I've used with my 036 chainsaw, and I used it once with my 046 as well to mill lumber. But what's happening is I've got the chainsaw mill rail permanently mounted, as I said, and this is actually the first time I've used a Stihl 066. This is an 066. This isn't a 660 or 661, so this would be a 3-generation-old saw. And what happens is you know, can you guys see here? This one roller closest to the muffler, it gets so hot that it actually melts. And this morning, I've only made like 3 cuts since I changed this roller. I had some spare parts I bought, and I had a spare roller, so I put it on, and I was hoping that this was melted from when I was using one of my other saws, but it's not. So my first question to any big mill users is, have you had an issue with these rollers melting on you? And my next question is, if you have, what have you done to correct it? And I assume there's going to be some kind of a heat shield involved in the solution. And I don't even know if the heat shield is going to be attached to the saw, or maybe I just put a piece of sheet metal in the back here. My other thought is this piece right here is designed if you're not using the rail to cut, but now that I've got this permanently mounted, I don't think I need to leave this piece on, and I kind of wonder if I take this piece off, if it's going to work better because the heat can just move out. But I'm just curious, you know, I watched all the Logosol videos, and I saw there's the blonde guy that does all these videos, and he's been using what I thought was the same saw I'm using, and he's been using the Logosol Big Mill Basic, and I'm just curious, you know, has anybody had this trouble? And if you have, what you've done to get around it? And then the final question I have for you is, I know they make a setup where you can, with the mill, you have these special fittings that slide on the rail, and I know there's one where you can put these fittings on both sides, and I'm curious if guys who've used that system have had better luck. But, you know, just curious, guys. Love the big mill. Can't really complain about anything. I think it's awesome. I think for what you can do with it, it's really great. Love it mounted up high, but this is just an issue I've been having. Thanks, guys.